Hello, my YouTube audience. This is me again for this third birthday update video. Yep. And my God, it's still hot out there. Yep. Sweaty and sticky. And around upper 80s, low 90s. Here in Pennsylvania. And these are all my 22 of the classic I Love Lucy tapes. The ones from CBS Video Library and Columbia House from the years of 1985 to 1992. On my previous videos, I showed you one of the I Love Lucy tapes. Yep, and also on my last birthday update video I did, with one of the tape series I showed you, like the Star Trek The Next Generation tapes. It was a bunch of them. But I don't know how long it took me a while to make, but hey, I did it. Okay, let's begin with more. Let's start with one of the early I Love Lucy tapes. Let's start with let me see, the ones from 85, yeah. 1985 ones or 1986. Let's start with the first I Love Lucy tape in the Collector's Edition series, Lucy the Clown. On this tape it has The Handcuffs, air dated on October 6, 1952. Lucy Showbiz Sean song from October 22nd, 1952, and the ballet from February 18th, 1952. I think the one with Mary Wicks was in it. This is what the tape looks like. Has the barcode but no print date on it. If you're any I Love Lucy fans, try to watch this video if you're an I Love Lucy collector. The series ran from 1951 to 1957. The second one we have here is Europe. On this tape it has Lucy Meets the Queen from January 30th, 1956. Paris at Last, February 27th, 1956. Lucy Goes to Monte Carlo from May 7th, 1956. This is the 1986 release. Show you what this tape looks like. Da 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 da. Barcode on there. On every I Love Lucy tapes comes with the booklet about the episodes. Yep, information. Just like with the Twilight Zone tapes, when you had to open up the box, when you had to see the information, that was the best one in the series. The third one we have here is Lucy and Ricky Perform Together. On this one it has Lucy Gets Ricky on the Radio, air dated on May 19, 1952. May 19th is the day of my best friend's birthday, Nolan's birthday. The Benefit from January 7th, 1952, an Indian show from May 4th, 1953. Here's what this tape looks like. Doesn't have any print date and no barcode on it. And here's the booklet of the episodes. I bought this in the flea market about $20, but it was a good bargain. Da 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 da. The next one, the fourth one we got here in the I Love Lucy collection, that is Wrong Conclusions. On this tape it has drafted from December 24th, 1951, around Christmas Eve. Lucy thinks Ricky is trying to murder her on November 15, 1951. Now we're back to the first season, the one I have on DVD. And this one, that is The Cryptomaniac from April 14, 1952. The series ran from 1951 to 1957, and then later in the series have Lucy and Desi Comedy Hour. It was not that great compared to the actual I Love Lucy shows. Here's the barcode on there. But my favorite Lucy VHS tape I like is The Neighbors Fights. The one with the episodes I like is The Courtroom, Breaking the Lease Without Breaking the Lease So, and Never Do Business with Friends. The one with the washing machine. We gotta look for the ones that was released in 87. Oh, yeah. We're just looking, mix up with 80. Yeah. We got more Lucy tapes. On this one has, in Los Angeles, On this tape it has the Palm Springs from April 25th, 1955. Ricky Needs an Agent from May 16th, 1955. And the fashion show, the one with Lucy wears like a tight dress, yep, from May 28th, 1955. You mean February 28th, 1955. I'm sorry about that, folks. It's a booklet of the... hold on. Sorry. I'm going to apologize about the clothes on the floor, but I'll have to clean that up. No print date on it? Mm-hmm. These I Love Lucy tapes were so popular when Columbia House made them for about 7 years, from 1985 to 1992. CBS Fox video release of the 2 Lucy episodes on every cassette. The Columbia House ones were better. Here's Lucy's Hillbilly episodes. On this one has The Girls Want to Go to a Nightclub, air dated on October 15, 1951. Then this one, Tennessee Ernie Ford Visits on May 3rd, 1954. And Tennessee Ernie Ford Hangs on May 10th, 1954. It follows from the sequel. Tennessee Ernie Ford, it's 10 times better than Ernie Kovacs. God, I hate Ernie Kovacs. And I hate that bitch wife, Edie Adams. Sorry with the language. I get upset about these things. About Ernie's and Edie's. But Lucy and Desi, they're okay. This tape, I don't see any print date on it. Humma, 8 Norton. I'm just a huge fan of comedies. Now, I'm not really in the Lucy fans. Not unless it's compared to watching the Lost Honeymooners episode, or 39 Honeymooners from the original Jackie Gleason show. Here's the 7th one, that is Lucy Goes Cuban. On this tape it has Cuban Pals, air dated on April 21st, 1952. Lucy's Mother-in-Law, November 22nd, 1954, and the Ricardos Visits Cuba on December 3rd, 1956. That was like right before they moved to Connecticut later in the series. From the Mertz's apartment building. Fred and Ethel Mertz. And I like William Frawley. Guy plays Fred Mertz. Yep, I see like a little print date on it. This tape was printed on June 10th, 1990. Man, it's still hot out there today. Yep, I don't know how I got this on my birthday. One of the guest stars were on the I Love Lucy shows in the past have with Bob Hope, Van Johnson, and even Mary Wicks and Charles Lane. And here's the 8th one. It is Lucy the Author. On this one it has Lucy Writes the Play for February 4th, 1952. The operatic on October 13th, 1952. Sadly, didn't have Jeanette MacDonald and Nelson Eddy on this episode. Lucy writes a novel on May 5th, 1954. Here's the booklet again. On my last birthday update video last year, I showed you like the Three Stooges tapes I got. And this Lucy tape was printed on September 20th, 1990. I was only 6 years old at the time, when I was in kindergarten. When I was a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles fan. Now I gotta look for more Lucy tapes from 88. Yep. Here's tape 9 for the I Love Lucy tapes. Yep. This one is Part.3 something. I can't pronounce it. On this tape it has Lucy's Last Party on May 11th, 1953. Lucy and the Lovely Cup on January 7th, 1957. The one they moved to Connecticut later in the series. Lucy becomes Spartacus whatever on January 12th, 1953. Here's what this tape looks like. It has the crown, has a barcode crown on the top of the tape. No print date on it. And it has a def tone at the end of this tape. That's got to be from Columbia House Video Library. When it was changed from CBS Video Library, this 10th one is a Cuban in Connecticut. The Cuban in Connecticut. That's when they moved to the series. Lucy Hates to Leave, air dated on February 4th, 1957. Lucy Misses the Merch on February 11th, 1957, and Housewarming, April 1st, 1957. Longest doesn't have any guest stars, not compared as a Lucy and Desi Comedy Hour. The final one with Lucy Meets the Mustache Man, it had Ernie Kovacs and Edie Adams when she sings the That's All. And Edie Adams sings that right on the Here's Edie show during the 1960s. Barcode, Unfortunately, I'm not an Ernie and Edie fan, but I was, but not anymore. It is like Stage Stuck Lucy. On this tape it has Lucy fakes illness on January 28, 1952. The Diet on October 29, 1951, back to early in the series. Lucy Tells the Truth on November 9, 1953. Here's what this tape looks like. No booklet. Oh, there it is. The Chocolate Factory one's a classic, and when she makes a Vitamin D Vegemin commercial, it's a classic. There's a crown on there. And the def tone at the end. Gray white screen. And here's the 12th tape called New Attendants. On this tape it has New Neighbors, air dated on March 3rd, 1952. Ricardo's Kane's Apartments, May 18th, 1953. All's Well on February 15th, 1954, right after Valentine's Day. Here's the booklet of these episodes. Yep. Earlier in the series, probably in the end of the second season, Lucy and Ricky were having a baby, and they named it Ricky Ricardo Jr. There's the barcode crown. Yeah. And William Holden appeared in one of those Lucy episodes, at the Brown Derby episode. Yeah. We got more Lucy tapes. This is the 13th tape called The Merchants Get Into the Act. On this one has Little Ricky's school pageant from December 17, 1956. Lucy goes to a rodeo on February 28, 1955. And then The Merchants and Cars from October 11, 1954. And I like the opening of these I Love Lucy tapes. Has the things in colorized. Yeah, they had that on the first I Love Lucy season DVD that I got it from FYE months ago. Here's what the tape looks like. Crown. Yeah. And now I got this 14th one, Lucy Gets Jealous. On this tape it has Ricky's old girlfriend from December 21st, 1953, right before Christmas. The Charm School, January 25th, 1954. And the Country Club Dance, the one they moved to Connecticut, on April 22nd, 1957. That was right before the series ended it. The Columbia House ones were the best of these Lucy tapes. Here's what the tape looks like. The Twilight Zone I like. Jack Klugman, Burgess Meredith, William Shatner, and even with Aunt Frances. And here's the next one called Lucy's the Publicly Stunt. On this one it has a publicly agent from May 12, 1952, the Hannah Hopper story, March 14, 1955, and Dom 1 is solved on March 21st, 1955. Dom 1, probably Douglas Fairbanks Jr. or something. Not Douglas Fairbanks Sr. John Wayne appeared in one of those episodes. Here's what this tape looks like. I don't see anything. This tape was printed on April 1st, 1991. Here's the 16 one called Mentally Bliss. On this one, it has Fred and Ethel fight on March 10th, 1952. Marriage license, April 7th, 1952. Second honeymoon, January 23rd, 1956. Here's the booklet of the episodes. Yeah, Marriage Bliss, something like that. No print date on it, no barcode. These are the best Ultimate Lucy tape series. Now we got here some 6 more Lucy tapes. We got Lucy's Performance. On this tape it has Lucy's Schedule, the one with Gail Gordon when Lucy was doing with the time. Air dated on May 26, 1952. The last one in season 1. Fan magazine interview on February 8, 1954. Ragtime Band, March 18, 1957. Here's what this tape looks like. No print date on it. I'm coming to join you, honey Elizabeth from Sanford & Son. Dinner Reservations, the 18th tape in the series. This one we got Ricky as for a Raise. Air dated on June 9, 1952, one of the last ones in season 1. Lucy changed her mind on March 30th, 1953. Lucy's 9 in the Town on March 25th, 1957. Show you the booklet. It's hard to open it these days. No print date on it. The Outbreak of the Liso. Now the next one we got here is Ricky Under the Weather. On this one it has Ricky lose his voice on December 1st, 1952. Ricky has labor pains on January 5th, 1953, the beginning of the year, and the black eye on March 9th, 1953. Here's the booklet of the series, what it looks like. Yep, in the future I'm going to show you on the other channel when I have all the I Love Lucy tapes. Now I got here Lucy in Disguise. On this one we got Too Many Crooks on November 30th, 1953, right around after Thanksgiving. Nursery School, December 5th, 1955. And The Visitor from Italy from October 29th, 1956, right before Halloween. And guess who was in that episode? Villain character actor from the 30s and 40s, Eduardo Cinelli. He was in the movie with Bob Hope and Samuel Goldwyn's They Got Me Covered. He plays the Indian in Gunga Din, and he smacked Betty Davis around in Marked Woman. No print date on it. No barcode. Be my guest, Mr. Dingle. That's one of my all-time favorite Twilight Zone episodes with Burgess Meredith as Mr. Dingle. Is Home Sweet Home, the 21st tape. We got his Homecoming, air dated on when they returned from Italy. On November 7th, 1955. Lucy gets homesick in Italy on April 9, 1956. Return home from Europe May 14th, 1956. Here's the booklet again. Here's what the tape looks like. No print date on it and no barcode. And finally, before we end this video, here's the last Lucy tape. It is Lucy in Florida. On this tape it has Off to Florida, air dated on November 12th, 1956. Deep sea fishing, November 19th, 1956. And Desert Island, the last one, December 26th, 1956. These I Love Lucy shows were so popular in the 1950s. Until the 1960s, they made the Lucy show when it had with Gail Gorton. Here's what this tape looks like. No print date, no barcode on there. Yeah. That includes all my I Love Lucy VHS tapes. I'll see you for the next part. I'll see you for the fourth part of my birthday update video. You just take care. And it's still too damn hot. You just take care. Try to subscribe or comment if you're I Love Lucy fans. Comment or subscribe or ring a bell. Goodbye, folks, and I'll see you for part 4 of my birthday updates. Bye.